Before you start working with food, make sure you're not wearing a watch or any jewellery, and change into clean clothes. Keep long hair tied back and wear a hat. This will help protect the food. When you're working with food, you should not smoke, drink or eat, and try not to touch your face or sneeze. If you have a cut, make sure you cover it with a brightly coloured waterproof dressing. It is also very important to tell your manager if you have vomiting or diarrhea. It is very important to wash your hands properly to help stop bacteria from spreading. This is how you do it. First, wet your hands thoroughly under warm running water and squirt liquid soap onto your palm. Rub your hands together to make a lather. Then rub one hand along the back of the other and along the fingers. Repeat with the other hand. Next, rub in between each of your fingers, round your thumbs and your fingertips and nails. Rinse off the soap with clean water. When you've finished, dry your hands thoroughly on a disposable towel. Turn off the tap with the towel and throw it away. Watch carefully what happens next. See if you think the person is using cloths in the right way or the wrong way. So, what do you think? Was that right or wrong? No, that wasn't the right way of working. Now you will see why. Watch what happened again. This time you can see the bacteria. Bacteria have spread onto his hands and the work surface from the raw meat. The bacteria spread from the work surface to the cloth. Using the same cloth spreads the bacteria to the plate, which could make a customer ill. That was the wrong way to work. Now select play and watch the right way to work. Bacteria have spread onto his hands and the work surface from the raw meat. This time he cleans the surface and washes his hands. This time he wipes the plate with a new, clean cloth. Now you can see that there are no bacteria on the plate. That's because the different cloths were used for different tasks. The way you store foods in your fridge is very important. Take a look at this fridge. Can you see anything wrong in the way foods are stored? Select a part of the fridge where you think something is wrong. Raw chicken is on the top shelf. That isn't the right place for it because it can drip onto the food below. Anything else? The raw lamb chops are touching the salad. That means bacteria could spread onto the salad. Anything else? The cheese isn't covered. You should cover any food that is ready to eat. Let's see how the food should be stored. Raw chicken and lamb chops should go at the bottom of the fridge in a container, away from foods that are ready to eat. Salad should be stored higher up in the fridge, away from raw meat and chicken. Cheese should be covered and also stored higher up the fridge, away from raw meat and chicken. Watch carefully what happens next. See if you think the person is preparing the food in the right way or the wrong way? So, what do you think? Was that right or wrong? No, that wasn't the right way of working. Now you will see why. Watch it again. This time you can see the bacteria. The raw meat leaves bacteria on the chopping board, the knife, and on his hands. The bacteria spread onto the lettuce. That was the wrong way to work. Now select play and watch the right way to work. This time he takes away the chopping board and knife to be washed after they have been used with the raw chicken. He also washes his hands properly to get rid of the bacteria. He uses a clean chopping board and knife. You can see that there are no bacteria on the lettuce. It's important to check regularly for signs of pests. This food packaging has been chewed. And there are some droppings too. These are signs of mice. If you find any signs of pests where you work, tell your manager straight away or call the pest control contractor. Throw away any food that could have been touched by pests. You should also wash and disinfect any surfaces or equipment that could have been touched by pests. Look at the things on the shelf carefully. Do you think they are stored in the right way or the wrong way? Some of these things should not be there. Select the items that you think shouldn't be on the shelf. No, that's wrong. Cleaning chemicals should not be stored next to food. None of these bottles should be on the shelf. Cleaning chemicals should always be stored away from food. Watch carefully what happens next. See if you think the person is preparing the food in the right way or the wrong way. So, what do you think? Was that right or wrong? No, that wasn't right. Did you see the plastic band get chopped up with the parsley and go into the soup? This time he checks the parsley, sees the plastic band and throws it away. It is very important to look out for any objects that could get into food by mistake.